MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the New York Giants and their inner-city rivals, the New York Jets. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. Now Gino on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
Holding offense. That penalty is declined.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The numbers for Marshall this year, Charles, way down from 2015. Still played all 16 games, but the yards went from 1,500 to 788, and touchdowns dropped from 14 to 3.
It's always difficult when you don't get consistency at the quarterback position to get that kind of yardage as a wide receiver. And this year, unfortunately for him, had struggles with Ryan Fitzpatrick, Geno Smith gets hurt, and Bryce Petty also did not finish the season.
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they've got it here with a first down. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Smith throwing again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Olivier Vernon in there to drop him for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long. On 4th down, the Jets turn things over to Locke Edwards to punt it. Back deep is Dwayne Harris here. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. One final try now for Manning. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And unable to connect on the long. And actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Back out onto the field now. Here comes the Jet defense. They pitched a shutout in the first half. Can they keep it going here? I mean, maybe when is their offense also going to get going too? That's another question.
That's a great one, because what they're hoping is that the wave that they're riding right now, which is being really good on defense, has enough to carry the offense along with them and bring them to the front and find a way to score some points.
Yeah, all zeros right now. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Manning to throw on second down. Looking deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Pass interference. Defense. That penalty is declined.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. To throw is Manning. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught. Inside the 30. Touchdown, Giants. Dwayne Harris, 74 yards. And the Giants are in for 6. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Olivier Vernon in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll look to throw. It's hauled in by Devin Smith. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And, Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
Back to throw. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Manning looking to throw it. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And New York set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance.
There goes Eric Decker. 20, 10. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part 1 of the equation done. Now they need to convert and get that onside kick. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
And this is caught. And he will take it on in Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Giants defense working their way back onto the field now. They've played a great game. I guess the only thing they would really have hoped for other than this outcome would have been a shutout, but they've got a lot to hang their hat on.
They really do, and you don't get that very often anyway. A shutout is really elusive. So they'll take this one, just a dominant performance where they were doing the dictating. Think about the guys on offense, though. What a frustrating day. They're going to have to do some regrouping.
Tell you what, though, you pitched a shutout up here in the booth, partner.
I appreciate that very much.
A-plus game.
1 pitch and sat down.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. One last throw here for Smith. And Marshall's got it. 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road,